team. First, the Norwich Lady Eagles. Assistant coach, Nancy Bollinger. Team manager, Katie McKell. Team manager, Demarius Smith. And team manager, J.C. Hedrick. The non-starters are number 10, Raina Bates. Number 11, Paige Samuelson. Number 14, Kate Scott Wells. Number 21, Kira Kelly. Number 22, Leah Durr. Number 24, Haley Sheets. And number 33, Haley Rose. Now the Olpe Lady Eagles. Assistant coach, Carolyn Davis. Team manager, Josie O'Leary. Team manager, Copeland McGuire. Non-starters, Camille Steffens. Number 15, Viola Fritz. Number 24, Addie Stevie. Number 25, Ava Clark. Number 31, Makina Boyle. Number 33, Lauren Boyle. And number 34, Jenna Smith. And now, the starting lineups. For the Norwich Lady Eagles, number 12, Amy Rosenhagen. For the Olpe Lady Eagles, number 5, Mason Smith.
And good afternoon, welcome back to United Wireless Arena here in Dodge City as we get set for our second quarterfinal here on day number 2 in the Class 1A state basketball tournament. Sean Boston with you, a pleasure to have you along here this afternoon. This matchup features the third seed, the Olpe Eagles at 25-0, taking on the 6th seed, the Norwich Eagles. So it's a battle of the Eagles, Olpe and Norwich. Here's your starting lineups. First off for Norwich, Avery Rosenhagen, Anna Kyle, Kenna Hibbs, Tori Poe, and Brittany Koch. For Olpe, Macy Smith, Neely Davis, Marley Hines, Lana Bishop, and Hattie Fisher. And there's the Norwich head coach, Mike Claver, his 35th season coaching overall. And for Olpe, Jesse Nelson, the all-time winningest girls basketball coach in state history. 924 wins for Jesse Nelson. And our officials, Blake Dorsett, Jim Reiner, and Adam Verwinkle, as we get ready for our second quarterfinal of the day. We already saw a thriller in our first game as the 7th seeded Centralia Lady Panthers came back from down 18 to start the fourth quarter, and they shocked the 2nd seeded Cunningham Wildcats 48-46 in game number 1. Should be a fun one here, the second one as well. Olpe and Norwich tipping it off here from United Wireless Arena. Olpe, their 29th state tournament appearance. And here come the Eagles of Olpe on their first possession. Here's Bishop, kick out, left corner 3. No good, rebound. Now here, Anna Kyle in the front court. Kyle for the Norwich Eagles, making the 13th trip to the state tournament in program history. Their first since 2016. Olpe, they are here basically every year. 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2016. They did not make it in 15, but they made it 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, or 2003 and 2001. I mean, this is one of the better dynasties in all of girls basketball here in the state of Kansas. They've only missed out on the state tournaments 2 seasons in the last 20 years. Miss shot, layup, or miss rebound, and put back good by Tori Poe, and Norwich gets the scoring started. Near steal, ball is loose, and now it is stolen away. Brittany Koch into the hands of her. Now Avery Rosenhagen, the 5'5" junior, into the forecourts. Norwich basketball here, they'll feed it down low. Here's Koch, back up top. Now Hibbs works it to the right. Man-to-man defense here by Olpe. There's Poe, she got cut off, now it's stolen away. All that they were saying is Neely Davis, a 5'7" senior with the basketball. She goes to the middle lane, pulls up, goes to the right side. Now an errant throw goes out of bounds. A turnover will be called on Olpe's Harley Hines. And the front court ball is kicked out of bounds. It's going to be Olpe basketball. Anna Kyle couldn't handle the pressure put on by Macy Smith of Olpe. Here comes Olpe on the other end. Norwich, a great crowd to our right. Their student section. Let down Hawaiian here. 3. No good. Olpe still looking for their first points, but an offensive rebound. Now bounce pass down low. Bishop gets it off to Hines. Hines is fouled. The first whistle of the game being a foul is going to be called on Norwich as they get Kenna Hibbs with their first foul of the contest. Inbounds pass, a foul, and the shot won't go down, but free throws coming up. So that foul whistled on Anna Kyle. And that's going to send Macy Smith, the 5'4" junior, trying to get Olpe on the scoreboard here. And can't hit the first. Our second quarterfinal of day number 2. Our boys' quarterfinals were played yesterday here in Dodge City. Second one won't go either. So 0-2 there for Macy Smith, and Olpe still scoreless. You're nearly 3.3 minutes in. Drop off, down low, turnaround, shot off the glass, too strong there by Koch. And here comes Olpe. There's Smith up top. Davis fires a 3. She can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Bishop. And Olpe will maintain possession here. Long shot miss. Offensive rebound again. Ball is loose. Body's on the floor. They let him play. Shot partially tipped there, right in the hands of Macy Smith, who gets the first points of the game for Olpe, coming at the 4:30 mark. We're tied at 2. A lot of contact down there. The officials so far going to let him play. In our first game yesterday on the boys' side, took just over an hour. We had 7 free throws combined between the teams in the entire game. We're 12 remaining here in the first quarter. Down low. There's Kelly, who just checked to the game. Kira Kelly for Norwich. Back the other way. Hines, kick out on the right side. Driving is Fisher. Passes left side over to Smith. And now a travel going to be called on Macy Smith of Olpe. In the battle of the Eagles, the Norwich Eagles out of the heart of the Plains League, the Olpe Eagles out of the Lyon County League. Olpe 25-0 on the season. Ball is loose out of bounds, going to be off of Norwich. It's going to be Olpe basketball. So we're halfway through. That third or second game of the day. Bishop passes it up on a 3, goes left side. Now back to Smith. She's going to drive down the left side. Left-hand layup is good. Tough drive there by the 5'4" junior Macy Smith, and she's got all 4 for Olpe. Norwich has not scored in the last 3.5 minutes. It's a 4-0 run for the Eagles of Olpe. And now Aaron pass gets stolen away right in the hands of Harley Hines. Hines down the near side. Hines hands off. Up top, here's Smith. Catch, release, and good. And a timeout, Norwich. A 7-0 run for Olpe and a 7-0 run for Macy Smith. A talented junior. Here she is on the left-handed drive. And then here she is, wide open from behind the arc. Next game up at 6:30, scheduled for 6:30 anyways, will feature number 1 Central Plains, winners of 135 consecutive games. And they will take on the 8th-seeded Ingles Bulldogs. And then at our nightcap, the Hanover versus Otis Bison in the 4 versus 5 matchup. And hopefully we'll find out later on this evening the future of the state tournaments across the Sunflower State, with coronavirus canceling so many tournaments and activities across the entire United States. The Kansas State High School Activity Association directors had an executive meeting at 3:15 to talk about the future of the tournament, as a chance at a 3-point play here for Leah Durr, the 5'10 freshman. Here she is, the rebound and the putback. A talented freshman here for the Eagles of Norwich. It ends a 7-0 run. First points in 4 minutes and 19 seconds. And a foul call on the rebound. It's going to be on Norwich. And they get Kira Kelly with the foul, number 1 on her. And now, good defense there by Anna Kyle. Guys out of bounds. 2.5 to go here in the opening quarter. As Hines passes off. Davis right back to Hines. Goes left corner to Fisher. Fisher back up top. Now Bishop puts on the floor. Loses it in the middle. Paint goes right between the legs of Durr. And it'll be last touched off of Durr. And it will stay with the Olpe Eagles. Here's Bishop. Off to Smith, who has scored all 7 for Olpe. The bright highlighter colored shoes. Up top, 3 from Harley Hines. No good, the freshman with the rebound. Leah Durr. Be good over the next few years for Coach Mike Claver and the Norwich Eagles. Here she is down low, posting up, misses the shot, rebound, and then stolen away. Addie Fisher with the steal. Ahead, Smith can't get it to go. Now Davis is going to try a 3. She can't hit either. And then a rebound by Durr. Minute 20 to go in the first quarter. And a travel up top as Ghost turns it over. Tori Poe back in, the 5'6" senior. You look at these two coaches. Jesse Nelson, his 41st season at Olpe. Mike Claver in his 35th season at Norwich. So these two coaches combined have witnessed thousands of games. And that is Nelson at Olpe has won 924 games. Mike Claver at Norwich, between he coached both boys and girls at Norwich. He's won 360 games. So between the two, over 1,200 career victories. Here's a nice drive with a lay-in. It's good by Neely Davis. Her first 2 of the game. First 2 besides Smith. And it's a 9-4 Olpe advantage. Through the lane, running shot too strong, and a foul called on Olpe. And we get Macy Smith with the foul. The junior, her first foul of the contest.
At the line, number 12, Avery Rosenhagen, shooting 2.
Her free throw is good. So Avery Rosenhagen, the 5'5" junior, gets her first points here at State. Second one coming from Rosenhagen. No good. Rebound by Bishop. So a 9-5 lead for Olpe. Here the final 35 seconds of the first quarter. Here's a nice drive. Can't get it to go as Maya Bishop. Now Norwich a chance to get the final points of the quarter if they elect to do so. Rosenhagen goes near side to Anna Kyle, the sophomore guard with the basketball. What a drive there. Kyle calls glass. Olpe back the other way. Smith, nice pass. Layup is good from Maya Bishop. With 2 seconds to go, that's going to end our first quarter of play. Just when Norwich pulls within 2, Olpe on the other end has an answer to end the first quarter.
Well, I think it's great to be able to survive 50 years. Most small businesses don't last 50 years.
We're grateful for all our customers. Without their trust in us, American Implement would not be here 50 years later.
Great customers and also great employees.
Without each and every one of them, we would not be able to accomplish what we do. We want to be a good steward in our communities, and we will continue to invest in our people in our area.
Again, our second quarter of play here at United Wireless Arena here in Dodge City. In our second quarterfinal game here, day number 2. 1A state basketball tournament. There's a drive all the way. And an easy layup there is put in by Tori Poe. She's got 4. And Norwich pulls back within 2. Here's Smith down to her knees. Passes out. Long 3 is good from the right corner. Hattie Fisher, the 5'5" junior, her first points of the game. It's a 5-point lead for Olpe here in Dodge City. Kick out near side. Rosenhagen drops in the middle of the paint. Ghosh goes right side of Kyle, had a great drive there late in the first quarter. Ghosh down low. And you can hear the slap over here. They call it from across the courts. Well, here courtside, easy call. You can hear the slap on the arm. And they get Hattie Fisher with the foul call. Last touch out of bounds over there by Ghosh. What's to be by Olpe, rather. And down, almost a 5-second running shot. No, offensive rebound. Rosenhagen off the glass and in. Rosenhagen pulls Norwich back within 3. Smith racing to the other end. Kick out 3. Won't go. Rebound tracked down the far side by Poe. Poe in the front courts. Rosenhagen goes in the corner. Tori Poe drives baseline. She gets cut off there by Davis. It goes off of Poe, and it's going to be Olpe basketball. Macy Smith, who had 7 first quarter points with the basketball, she leads all scorers at this moment. That's a nice soft touch by Harley Hines. Back to a 5-point lead. Rosenhagen goes to the free throw line. Kelly, pass deflected. Smith ahead. Davis, left hand layup, good. Maya Bishop, rather. Bishop with the layup and a timeout, Norwich. Olpe leading by 7. Now they have outscored. They're up by 4 at the end of the first quarter. Now lead by 7, their largest lead here in our first half of play. It's great vision there by Smith. And then Bishop, the left-hand layup in transition. Bishop, the 5'7" junior, now 4 points on the game. And Olpe not too far away from Emporia. They're going to make the long trek here. Norwich to the west of Wichita. See Alana Green this game, Alana Green the next game as well. Central Plains, the top seed, will play in our next quarterfinal game.
Number 33, Lauren Floyd.
So baseline throwing for the Norwich Eagles out of the timeouts. Bringing it up is Kyle. And a Kyle in the front courts. Kelly comes near side. Right wing triple. Misses from Kelly. And trying to track it down was Poe, but she was out of bounds while she tried to save it. 5:10 remaining here in the first half of play. Hines gets bumped and knocked to the ground. Wins in a Kyle. And foul's going to be whistled on Rosenhagen. That's going to be number 1 on her. Five minutes to go here in the half. Here's the drive by Smith. Up top, Bishop. And the rebound by Ghosh of Norwich. Norwich 22-3 on the season. They went 8-3 in the Heart of the Plains League and won their last 4 entering this evening's quarterfinal contest. Top is Kyle. Now over to Ghosh. And a foul called. Let's see where they're going to call that at. It's going to be a baseline throw-in. The foul whistled on Harley Hines, number 1 on her. Down low on the give and go, and a chance in a 3-point play. Rosenhagen gets it to fall. Look at this. Rosenhagen gets it in bounds. Ghosh goes right back to her. And Rosenhagen will have a chance at a 3-point play as Neely Davis picks up her second foul. And the free throw is good. And it's a 4-point game. Rosenhagen now with 6 points. Here in the midway point here in our second quarter. Smith lost it, gets it back. Davis, left side Smith. Smith for 3. Macy Smith now into double figures with 10. Her second 3 of the game. And it's 21-14. Kyle hands it off to Kelly. Here Kelly goes to the right. Here's Kyle. Norwich trying to attack this defense of Olpe. Olpe again, 25-0. Now one of just 2 remaining unbeaten teams in all of Class 1A. As Poe tries baseline and puts in for 2. Torrey Poe now at 6, and it's 21-16. Here's a feed from Bishop to Neely Davis, and she's got 4. Norwich getting their shots to fall, but they're not getting stops on the defensive end. Olpe and Central Plains now the only 2 unbeaten teams remaining in Class 1A. After we saw an upset in the first game, and now a travel is called on Kelly. But Cunningham stunned in our first game earlier by 2, 48-46, after they were up by 18 going into the final quarter of play. Here's a drive down the right side, and we have a foul called on Norwich. Here's another look at it. That's a baseline throw-in coming up for Olpe. Hines will inbound the right side of the basket. Into Smith. Now up top, Bishop. Left side wide open, Fisher can't connect. Rebound by Kyle. And a Kyle with their head up, goes to the right, down to Rosenhagen. Trying to see if they get Durb more involved here as she's back in the game on the bottom of your screen. Here she is with it. 5'10" freshman with the basketball. Puts on the floor. Down low. Here's Kelly. Kick out. 3 won't go from Kyle, and here comes Olpe. Nice pass from Bishop. Heads up, down to Hines. Hines drives baseline and a foul call. Heads up pass there by Maya Bishop. Harley Hines drove and drew the contact, and Durr picks up her first foul. That's going to send now Harley Hines, a junior, to the foul line. First one is good. Harley Hines now with 3 points, all coming here in the second quarter. And it's an 8-point lead. Second one also good. Minute 53 remaining here in the half, and a 9-point lead for Olpe. They're on a 4-0 run. The Olpe Eagles put on a little bit of full court pressure. The Norwich Eagles with no problems breaking the press. Kyle up top, Rosenhagen. Rosenhagen down the left side. Jump stop through contacts and a whistle. Look at that drive by Rosenhagen. She'll be back at the free throw line. First free throw is missed. Rosenhagen now 2 of 4 at the foul line. Minute 32 to go here in our first half. Second one is delivered. So an 8-point lead for Olpe. Many people on the outside looking in predicted Central Plains Olpe championship game on Saturday. And now 3-second violation is called. So turnover there by Olpe. The officials going in and picking up something off the courts and throwing it off. In the Olpe full court pressure. Rosenhagen on the far side, guarded by Macy Smith. We approach a minute to go here in the first half. Pass almost stolen away. Good hands here by Hines. Down low, off the side of the backboard. Now the putback won't go by Durr. Two good looks here from Norwich. Left side, Fisher delivers. Hattie Fisher, her second three of the quarter. She's got 6, and it's an 11-point lead for the Olpe Eagles. Left corner is Durr. Back up top. Man-to-man defense. On the far side. Through the lane, off the glass, Leah Durr. She's got 4. If you're Norwich, she's going to be fun to watch. Step back 3 won't go with offensive rebound. That's going to end our first half of play. After one half, number 3 seed Olpe leading 60 Norwich by 11.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
Whatever that is.
Come on, Coach.
It ain't breakfast. Cut to the, yeah. It's time to get more out of breakfast. Pick 2 McDonald's morning faves right now for just $4 at breakfast time. Wake up breakfast.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 170,000 participants here in Kansas who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome to Freddy's. How's it going, bud?
My parents said we're going plant-based. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. Every once in a while, a kid needs a treat. A dirt and worm sundae, please.
You got it, sir.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.
Well, I think it's great to be able to survive 50 years. Most small businesses don't last 50 years.
We're grateful for all our customers. Without their trust in us, American Implement would not be here 50 years later.
Great customers and also great employees.
Without each and every one of them, we would not be able to accomplish what we do. We want to be a good steward in our communities, and we will continue to invest in our people in our area.
Back here at United Wireless Arena here in Dodge City. Halftime here at our second quarterfinal on day number 2 sees the 3rd seed Olpe Eagles leading the 6th seed Norwich Eagles by 11 here after 16 minutes of play. Sean Boston back here at our halftime show and look at our first half numbers. Olpe, both teams shooting over 44% from the field, but Olpe's hit 4 threes. Look at 4 of 14 from long distance. Both teams even on the rebounds and then turnovers. Norwich 5 more turnovers than Olpe in that first half. So Olpe took care of the basketball, also made their shots, and got up 6 more shot opportunities from the field, and also 12 plus 12 just from behind the arc for the Eagles of Olpe in the opening half of play, as it's a 9-point lead at 28-19 here after one half of play. Let's look at some of the first half highlights for you. Norwich was led in the first half by Avery Rosenhagen with 7 points, 6 for Tori Poe, 4 for Leah Durham, and 2 for Anna Kyle. For Olpe, Macy Smith paved the way with 10 points, 4 assists in the first half. And then it was 6 points for Hattie Fisher, 4 points apiece for Neely Davis and Marley Hines. For the Olpe Eagles in that first half of play. Olpe scored 11 points off of Norwich turnovers. Norwich no points off of Olpe turnovers. There's a look down low at Maya Bishop. That was another thing that was impressive in that first half. Olpe 9 assists on 11 made field goals. The passing ability was extremely sharp. Just making that extra pass as there's the runner from Harley Hines. Look at this vision from Smith. Ahead to Bishop. Finished with the left hand there. And Olpe came right back at it with Rosenhagen. We like to see, if you're Norwich, you would like to see them get it more to the freshman. Here's Tori Poe off the glass. And Neely Davis at 4 points in that first half. Again, that extra pass, Fisher for the corner three. And the Olpe Eagles leading by 9 here at halftime at United Wireless Arena here in Dodge City. We'll return with more right after this.
Whatever that is.
Come on, Coach.
It ain't breakfast. Cut to the, yeah. It's time to get more out of breakfast. Pick 2 McDonald's morning faves right now for just $4 at breakfast time. Wake up breakfast.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
Well, I think it's great to be able to survive 50 years. Most small businesses don't last 50 years.
We're grateful for all our customers. Without their trust in us, American Implement would not be here 50 years later.
Great customers and also great employees.
Without each and every one of them, we would not be able to accomplish what we do. We want to be a good steward in our communities, and we will continue to invest in our people in our area.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate! Whatever that is, it ain't breakfast. Show me the good stuff. Hello, tasty thing. It's time to get more out of breakfast. Pick 2 McDonald's morning faves right now for just $4 at breakfast time. Wake up breakfast.
I want to talk about onions. They might make you weep when you cut them, but I guarantee you won't be crying when you eat them. The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Halftime score, third seed Olpe leading 6 Norwich by 9 here at halftime, 28-19. Your score here in day number 2, our second girls quarterfinal here in Class 1. Let's go ahead and take a look at our bracket as we saw Centralia pull off the remarkable comeback in that first game, down 13 going into the fourth quarter. To be down 18, came back and won that game. So they punched their spot in the Friday semifinals. And our next game, Central Plains and Ingalls, followed by Hanover and Otis Bison. The winner of this game will take on Centralia in tomorrow's semifinal. Let's look at your updated bracket here on the girls' side as we get ready for our second half of play here in Dodge City. Nine-point lead for Olpe. And Olpe not too far away from Emporia. They've made a long drive here. Been great crowds here in the first couple of days. And it'll be interesting to see what the state decides to do moving forward over the next couple of days. Hopefully they will at least let the players play. Maybe we've heard a possibility playing behind closed doors with no fans in attendance. But again, the state executive directors had a meeting earlier this afternoon, and we will hear a decision later on this evening about moving forward here the state tournaments across the 6 locations across the Sunflower State. Hesitation and the drive, too strong. There from Hines. Hines in gets the steal. Hines all the way and lays it in for an easy 2. Harley Hines now with 6. And it's an 11-point lead for Olpe. Matches are largest of the contest. On the left side is Ghosh. Ghosh up top to Poe. 3, good. From the near corner, Avery Rosenhagen. Down to double figures with 10 for the Norwich Eagles, and they're back within 8. And a travel called. Hines tried to pass it near side, but she went airborne first before she got rid of the basketball. Came down on her tippy toe and gets called for the turnover. The sights across the state for state basketball we'll get to here in just a second. Is Smith all the way and puts it in for 2. Smith now with the dozen. And the lead back to 10. Class 6A's at Coke Arena in Wichita, 5A at White Auditorium in Emporia, 4A at the Tony's Pizza Event Center in Salina, 3A at the Hutchinson Sports Arena, 2A at Bramlage Coliseum in Manhattan. As it was Brittany Ghosh puts it in for 2. 32-24. Of course, here 1A in Dodge City. So spread out across the entire state. Step back 3. Bounces twice it out. Crash the rebounds. 6 minutes remain here in the third. Our second quarterfinal. Our next one features Central Plains and Ingalls. Central Plains winners of 135 consecutive, and now an offensive foul is going to be called here on Norwich. The Eagle fans behind me do not like that call. Foul whistled on Kenna Hibbs. That's number 3 on her. Here's a look at that. Foul whistled. And the front court comes Smith for Olpe. Bishop over on the right side now to Hines. Hines drops it off to Bishop. Bishop saves it. Kick out, corner 3 from Hattie Fisher. Again, the extra passing there for Olpe. Doing whatever it takes for the points. That's what's led them to a perfect regular season record and postseason thus far. And a foul called on Harley Hines. It's number 2 on her.
That is her second. Team 1.
Here's Hannah Kyle over left side to Kelly. Kelly trying to wrap around pass, and Bishop denies out of bounds. So we're 5 minutes to go in the third. We have this quarterfinal game at the Class 1A state basketball tournaments here in Dodge City. Near 5-second violation, doesn't matter anyways though, as Rosenhagen throws it out of bounds. It'll be a baseline throw-in now for Olpe. Smith brings in the front courts. Pass deflected by Rosenhagen. Back up top. Bishop from distance. Now here comes Poe back the other way. She'll spot up for left corner 3. Airballs it. But an offensive rebound pulled down. Rosenhagen all the way for 2. Rosenhagen now with a dozen. And it's 35-26. Norwich trying to get some momentum in this contest. Stepping up their defense here. Smith in the corner. Hines tries baseline, shot blocked, but a foul call. And it's either going to be called on Gosh or they do get Brittany Gosh for her first foul. So Brittany Gosh with her first foul in the contest, and the third foul call. It's going to be second foul called on Olpe. What's going on Norwich here in the second half. Hines' second free throw is good. And it's an 11-point lead, back to double figures. On the near side, Rosenhagen. 5 count is on, and there it is. 5-second violation. And Norwich turns it over. And down the backcourt, Smith quickly into the front court. Bounce pass down low. Gets knocked out of bounds off of Tori Poe. Norwich trying to get back here into single digits, down by 11. 3.5 minutes to go in the third. Ball is loose on the floor. Great save there by Kelly. Now Poe racing down the near side, and she'll slow it down. Rosenhagen guarded by Smith. Ball is loose. Stolen away. Here comes Bishop. Bishop down the left side. And she'll lay it in for 2. And now a timeout call. 3 minutes to go here in the third. It's a 13-point lead for the Olpe Eagles, their largest here of the contest. Here's at left corner 3 from Fisher. A great hustle by Rosenhagen. Olpe again, familiar with the state tournament. They've only missed down on it twice in the last 20 years. Incredible to think about it. You look at their years. team that expects to be here every season. Last year, they got upset in the first round. They were 23-0 coming into last year state tournament. They lost to Hanover in the first round. Hanover went on and got beat in the state championship to Central Plains. And we will see Hanover in our nightcap against Otis Bison later on this evening. Three minutes exactly to go here in this third period. Norwich bringing it up. Here's Poe ahead. Right side is Kelly. Kelly down low. Tori Poe puts in for two. Pulls Norwich with an 11. Poe now with 8. Step back, jumper, bounces in. That's the shooter's touch there. Macy Smith now with 14. Rosenhagen off a ball screen. Lobs it down low. Gosh, kick out. 3, good. Anna Kyle now with 5 points. Her first since the first quarter. And it's now a 10-point lead for the Olpe Eagles. Jumper no, and a foul called on the second attempt as Hines will head to the free throw line for 2. Kira Kelly picks up her second foul. Hines' first free throw. That's true. Hines now with 9 points. Minute 58 to go in the third. Second one also good. Hines on a double figures. Near a steal in front of us. Ghosh. Chapeau, and then she got a strip. Here comes Bishop. Left-hand layup is good. Bishop now with 8 points. Norwich fans want a foul here in front of us. They don't get it. Ball is loose. Picked up, stolen away. Olpe has Bishop down the court. Smith says no. Instead, they'll pass it to the right side to Fisher. And now a foul call. Olpe right now playing some really good basketball. Foul whistle on Norwich as Tori Poe picks up her second foul. With a minute 17 to go. Inbound to Bishop. Bishop will have 2 free throws coming up. Here's another look at that. The screens came right off there with the roll. We'll have 2 free throws coming up for Maya Bishop, the 5'7" junior. Bishop knocks down both. She'll get into double figures. Hits the first. It's a 5-0 run for Olpe. They have 6. Front court, Rosenhagen. Over left side to Kyle. And a Kyle down to Kelly. Ball screen set. Rosenhagen launches a 3 and shoot. Call bank and puts it in off the glass. Avery Rosenhagen now with 15 points. 45 seconds remain in the third. In and out on the other end. A 13-point lead for Olpe. 30 seconds to go here in the third. And a Kyle. Low to Rosenhagen. Jumper from the foul line, misses. 10 seconds to go, pass ahead, Bishop running the court. Right hand layup is good. For Maya Bishop, she's got a dozen. And will Norwich get a shot up? Half court heave is short. And Olpe ends the third quarter on an 8-0 run. They'll take a 15-point lead to our final quarter of play here in Dodge.
Well, I think it's great to be able to survive 50 years. Most small businesses don't last 50 years.
We're grateful for all our customers. Without their trust in us, American Implement would not be here 50 years later.
Great customers and also great employees.
Without each and every one of them, we would not be able to accomplish what we do. We want to be a good steward in our communities, and we will continue to invest in our people in our area.
There's a look at the Norwich fans that have made the trip. We begin our final quarter of play here at United Wireless Arena here in Dodge City. Sean Boston with you. Olpe, the third seed here in the 1A state tournament, leading by 15. Our final 8 minutes to play. Norwich trying to make something happen. In our first game of the day, we saw a near 20-point deficit get erased. As we saw Cunningham get shocked by Centralia. Bishop to Davis. Olpe sent a lot of ball screens getting to the high post, what they're trying to do. Here's Smith coming off of one of those screens. Long triple miss, rebound, pulled down. Norwich basketball. Rosenhagen with 15 points to lead the Eagles of Norwich with the basketball. She'll pull back out to Anna Kyle. Kyle over here to Rosenhagen. And now a timeout called by Norwich. With 6:45 to go in the fourth. Olpe's been called for one foul here in the contest, or in the second half, I should say. Norwich has been called for 6. And here in our second game of the day. Next game, Central Plains and Ingalls, followed by Otis Bison and Hanover. A lot of familiar teams from a season ago here in the state tournament. You know what's crazy is you look at next year, we'll split back to divisions, so it'll be Division 1 and Division 2 in Class 1A. 3 of these teams this year would be in Division 2. You know, we all know how good Central Plains has been. Winners of 135 consecutive games. And they would actually be in Division 2 next year if their enrollment size continues to stay the same. So right now you've seen what they've done in 1A. Anything have dropped down to 1A, 2 playing in smaller schools. How dominant they would be. Here's a nice running shot. Put in there, 49-36. On the right side. Bishop will back it up. Here is Hines. Hines lost it. Good hustle there. Olpe gets it right back though. Running shot from the left side. Bounces and in. Neely Davis with 6. And it's a 15-point lead. Jumper left is short. Offensive rebound and a foul called. As Kira Kelly will have 2 free throws coming up.
Foul number 22, Maya Bishop, her first.
5:22 to go here in this contest. Third free throw is no good. .22 to go. Kelly will shoot her second one. Goes 0 for 2. Left side, Rosenhagen. Down low, turnaround shot is missed, but another foul. 2 more free throws coming up here for Norwich. There's post move down low by Ghosh. Almost had a chance at a 3-point play. First free throw is good here. Ghosh now at 3 points on the game. Second free throw, also good. 51-38. Layup miss by Hines. Norwich gets the rebound. And here come the Eagles of Norwich. Drop down low. Ghosh passes out to Poe. Pass near side. Get it down low and a foul called. Offensive foul. We called on Kira Kelly. Here's another look at that. So a 13-point lead for the Eagles of Olpe. On the right corner is Bishop. Bishop steps back. Smith. And a hand check going to be called down low. I think they're going to get Kelly again. So that's going to be. They do. That's exactly who it is. That's number 4 on her.
For Norwich, number 22, Leah Durr. At the line, for Olpe.
4:09 to go. Free throw is good. Second one coming up. Second one from Davis. Also good. Neely Davis with 8 points. It's a 15-point lead. Rosenhagen lobs it right in the hands of Maya Bishop. Macy Smith. Bounce pass nearly stolen away. It goes out of bounds to Norwich. With 3:40 to go. Now here's the steal, Macy Smith. Misses the layup. Rebound, put back is good by Hines. And now a whistle stoppage play, timeout Norwich. With 3:28 to go, Olpe leading by 17 points. And Norwich takes another timeout. And we'll find out later on what the future of this tournament is going to be over the next couple of days. The officials of KSHSAA met earlier this afternoon. They're waiting until a little bit later on to announce the official word. Imagine what they're going to do is play the games, but only allow family members is my guess. 3:28 to go here in the fourth. Norwich basketball. A wild start to 2020 here in the first 3 months. A lot has happened in the sports world. Shot good and the foul. Brittany Ghosh, chance at three-point play. She's got 6. Here's a look at that. Soft touch over the outstretched arms of Bishop as she picks up the third foul. Free throw good, so Ghosh, the 5'9" junior, completes the three-point play. She's got now 7 points. 3 minutes remaining here in our fourth. 14-point lead for the Olpe Eagles, trying to advance to their 19th Final Four and their 29th appearance at the state tournament. And a Kyle in the forecourt for Norwich. Norwich got to start attacking, down by 14, under 3 minutes to go. Olpe right now has played like an unbeaten team. They've been extremely good. They shot the basketball well, played pretty good defense. Turnaround, jumper, no. Rebound tracked down by Bishop. Bishop skips it ahead. And Olpe, 2 minutes and 15 seconds away. The state's semifinal berth. Nice bounce pass again. Oh, the passing, Macy Smith. As Harley Hines puts in for 2. She's got 14 points. But it just seems like Olpe, every single trip down the court, making that extra pass. Ball is loose on the floor. A pile up and a jump ball. Possession arrow 2. Olpe.
For Norwich, number 33, Haley Rhodes.
We'll see some substitutions. Haley Rhodes, a 5'9" senior, checks in. Also in the game for Norwich, Caitlin Scott Welch, the junior, checks in. So a couple of Eagles of Norwich just checking in for the first time here this afternoon. Coach Mike Claver down to our rights. Starts his stint as his team's season is over, minute 25. And Bishop puts in for 2. She has 14. It's an 18-point lead for the Olpe Eagles. Now a foul in half courts. Harley Hines picks up her third as Coach Jesse Nelson is going to his bench. He'll bring in a brand new set of 5. Coach Nelson, I talked about him, the winningest coach in girls basketball history in the state of Kansas. Over 920 wins. He also coached in the 2016 McDonald's All-American game the high school basketball all-star game in Chicago, Illinois. He coached that in 2016. And speaking of that McDonald's All-American game, they've already postponed that for this year, or canceled, I should say, because of coronavirus. So they announced that earlier today. But he coached in it 4 seasons ago. 60 seconds to go here in this quarterfinal. Rhodes passes out. Rhodes on the near side. Here she is, off the glass, no. Rebound brought down by Olpe, and then a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Norwich. And the Norwich fans cheering here with 40 seconds to go. They like the hustle there by their Eagles. .35 seconds to go. The fades one, Bates to shoot it. Comes up just shorts. Raina Bates, a sophomore, into the game. And now a foul we called on Olpe. And that is their 16th foul, so it should be a baseline throw, and it's going to be. Out of bounds, last touched off of Olpe. And a chance at a three-point play here. Kenna Hibbs, the 5'8" senior, who started the game but has been limited with 3 fouls, has a soft touch off the glass, and she'll have a chance for a three-point play. Free throw. Up, no good. Rebound, tracked down, and a jump ball again. This time possession arrow will go to Olpe. Inbound pass in the backcourt. Olpe, all they do is bring it across the half-court stripe. And doing so will be Viola Fritz. Now the hands of Camille Steffes. Over to Clark. Now back up top. Steffes with it. Final 10 seconds of this contest. Running shot, won't go. Rebound, put back, no. Second attempt, won't go either. Now that's going to do it. Final score. Number 3, Olpe, 59. Number 6, Norwich, 43. The Olpe Eagles advance to tomorrow's semifinal game. Post-game show when we return here to Dodge City.
For a true taste of the old Wild West, get the heck into Dodge. For entertainment at its best, get the heck into Dodge. Walk out on old Boot Hill, you can feel the spirit still, but you just won't know until you get the heck into Dodge.
Make plans to get the heck into Dodge. See cowboys at a rodeo. Try your luck at cards or slots at the casino. Car races, gunfights. You can even walk the boardwalk at Boot Hill. Make plans to visit Dodge City and get the heck into Dodge.
Whatever that is.
Come on, Coach.
It ain't breakfast. Cut to the, yeah. It's time to get more out of breakfast. Pick 2 McDonald's morning faves right now for just $4 at breakfast time. Wake up breakfast.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 170,000 participants here in Kansas who take part in high school sports or activities.
Sean Boston back here at United Wireless Arena here in Dodge City as our second quarterfinals wrapped up. The third seed Olpe Eagles advance over the 16 Norwich Eagles 59-43 as Olpe gets the job done here, winning by 16. The Eagles shoot 49%. Olpe Eagles, that is, 22-45. They're 5 of 19 from behind the arc, 10 of 12 at the foul line. For Norwich, they shot 51% from the field, 17 of 33, 3 of 7 from long distance, 6 of 12 at the foul line. But looking at the turnovers, 22 of them for Norwich, just 9 turnovers for Olpe. And Olpe capitalized on 28 points off of the 22 turnovers for Norwich. Norwich, no points off of Olpe turnovers. And Olpe had just 9 turnovers in the contest for a really clean game here through the entire 32 minutes of this afternoon's contest. As Olpe improves to 26-0 on the season. Norwich ends their season at 22-4. And the Olpe Eagles in their 19th Final Four appearance tomorrow afternoon here in Dodge City at United Wireless Arena. Again, a great ball movement there. 14 assists for Olpe on their 22 made field goals. As Olpe had 4 players scoring double figures, 14 points for Smith and for Bishop, leading the way. As the Olpe Eagles advance to tomorrow's semifinals, where they will take on the 7th-seeded Centralia Panthers in tomorrow's semifinals after Centralia knocked off Cunningham in our first game. Our next game coming up, Central Plains and Eagles, 1 versus 8, coming up in about 25 minutes. For Mike Nelson, our entire crew, this is Sean Boston saying so long from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City.
Welcome to Freddy's. How's it going, bud?
My parents said we're going plant-based. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. Every once in a while, a kid needs a treat. A dirt and worm sundae, please.
You got it, sir.
If you're gonna be bad, it better be good. Being bad never tasted this good. Freddy's, the experience that puts a smile on your face and the taste that brings you back.